All right, folks, we got a brand new update to the MrBeast drama. So Dogpack404 just recently tweeted this on his Twitter account that earlier today he discovered that MrBeast blocked him on Twitter, which there's a bunch of people all in the comments and in the mentions of stuff kind of talking about how they believe that this is pretty much the end. MrBeast has pretty much moved on. You got a bunch of different people speculating as to why MrBeast may have blocked Dogpack. In terms of my own personal opinion, I don't really read too much into this. I think MrBeast hates the guy because of, the fact that he exposed him. And I actually do think that MrBeast blocking him is kind of a sign that he's probably going to move on from the situation. I think there's two ways that this can go. He's either going to sue him and just, try to fight and bully him off the internet, which most guys who have a lot of money like he does do, or he'll just completely continue to ignore it like he always does and either wait for Dogpack to finally release that fourth video, or he'll just completely move on from the situation. And so also, following this tweet from Dogpack showing that MrBeast blocked him, you had the other big YouTuber who was also going after MrBeast's name, Rosanna Pansino. She basically tweeted the same thing. She showed that basically MrBeast blocked her as well. And this is the caption she wrote on her tweet. She said, "I guess this means he isn't interested in the new info I found. MrBeast was following me up until now. Is his Twitter comeback imminent?" So she tweeted this as well. And then after that, she basically did a quote tweet to Dogpack's tweet. And she was like, hey, do you want to collab again or, make a video about MrBeast or whatever? And, very interesting stuff. And then Dogpack404, what's interesting about MrBeast blocking Dogpack404 is it actually comes after this particular tweet right here. Yesterday, Dogpack shared a thread from another user on Twitter that basically showed, allegedly, that MrBeast was involved in some sort of pump and dump scheme where he turned $100,000 into over $9 million. And then Dogpack says, "This is the craziest thread yet." And then if you just go over just a little bit of the thread, it says an investigation into MrBeast, how he allegedly made 10 million plus by backing low cap IDO crypto tokens promoted by influencers like Lark Davis, Crypto Banter, KSI, and others. Many of these projects are now down over 90%, with some rebranding after major losses. You actually had some people under this thread saying CoffeeZilla has got to jump on this one. Like, this is crazy. Now they're saying that MrBeast is involved in a crypto pump and dump scam, and there's only one person on the internet that's, that would do a good job of really covering this and exposing it, and that would be CoffeeZilla. Obviously, I already made a video explaining why I don't think CoffeeZilla will make a video on MrBeast, and I'm still not so sure that he would cover any of this MrBeast stuff. But seeing him make a video on this specific part right here would actually be very interesting if there's even anything to it. I did actually read the thread, and it actually was a pretty good thread. It did a really good job of going into MrBeast crypto wallets and kind of presenting some pretty good evidence. So I actually would say that this was a pretty good thread that Dogpack shared. And the other thing that I want to talk about in today's video too is MrBeast actually just released a video today. It's called, what's it called? It's called 7 Days Exploring an Underground City. And when I happened to just skim through the video, because obviously I cover MrBeast, so I have to pay attention to what he's doing, I looked at his latest video, I skimmed through it, and I noticed something very interesting. He brought on a lot of different content creators, some of the biggest content creators in the world. He brought on a guy named Laserbeam. He brought on iShowSpeed. Logan Paul was in the video. Kai Cenat, Jadion was in the video. And what I found interesting about that is it kind of brings full circle what I've been saying in a lot of my previous MrBeast videos, where I've basically been saying that a lot of these huge YouTubers are never going to say anything about MrBeast or go after him, no matter what terrible things he may be accused of having done, because they want to be in his video. They want to do business ventures with him. Some of the people in this video are doing business ventures with MrBeast or with Logan Paul, which at this point, I consider MrBeast and Logan Paul to be pretty similar at this point, because both of them have an insane amount of money. Both of them are doing business together, and both those two guys can open up doors for other content creators to make more money. Look at iShowSpeed, for example. He is affiliated with the Prime network, Prime Hydration. As a matter of fact, iShowSpeed has his own drink, and I will be honest, one of the most disappointing things about seeing a certain consecrated in this video, I'm very disappointed in Jadeon, because Jadeon had this entire like religious, conversion where he just completely gave his life to God. He completely stopped making content on his main channel at one point. He would only stream on his second channel, and he would only talk about like the Bible or Jesus or God or different things like that. So it's so interesting to see a guy like that who's supposed to be so mega ultra Christian and stricken by his beliefs be in a video of a guy who has all these awful accusations against them. Some of them have been completely proven to be true by Dogpack404. I'm definitely disappointed in Jadeon, because I'm like, bro, I would have expected better. But you know what? Why can you be surprised? Because at the end of the day, money and opportunity are always going to trump anybody's morality, religious beliefs, integrity, all of those things. When it comes to this YouTube game, when you get to the level these guys are on, it really just comes down to money, influence, getting more views, getting more clicks, algorithms, strategy. That's what it is for these guys. So I am really disappointed in Jadeon. Everybody else, I'm not all that surprised about. But if you guys want to know why a lot of these big YouTubers are not going to cover MrBeast no matter what he does, this is why. He's such a big deal. He can make things happen. He could get you on his channel. And then when he gets you on your channel, you get to make a video that's automatically going to get 1 million views and say, I was in a MrBeast video. This is what happened. Like, that's just kind of how the whole game works. So yeah, absolutely crazy story. Dogpack404 and Rosanna Pansino both exposed that MrBeast unfollowed them. I wouldn't read too much into that situation, because ultimately I think that the reason why he unfollowed them is because he's either going to sue, he's either going to start coming out with the paperwork and he just doesn't want that crap on his timeline anymore, or he's just completely done with the situation and he's moving on and he's no longer going to respond, which was originally reported by Ludwig. And that's honestly what I'm starting to lean towards. Like I said, at this point, I think the only way MrBeast responds is if Dogpack404, his part 4, his part 3, fourth video ends up being this crazy, incredible bombshell video. I think at this point, this will be the only way that MrBeast will respond. Besides that, I just don't really see MrBeast responding. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's today's video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to like the video. And I appreciate you guys watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.